For those listening in that are looking to get an internship at a pro club, what would be some of your tips?
So when I applied for it, I remember writing the cover letter, I was like, oh, how am I going to make myself stand out? And I think one of the things that drew me was like, yeah, be honest. And I was honest about the fact that, yeah, I didn't know a thing about footy. I play cricket and I coach bucket load of cricket, and I try to push my strength in that direction, but try to show my adaptability, and because I moved countries and adapting to situations. So try to push for that. And I guess that worked. And I got into the interview with Taylor Borg, the head sports scientist there, as well as Daniel Jones, one of the head S&Cs over there as well. I guess that just stood out. And the fact that playing cricket, I feel like, especially in a country like Australia, cricket and footy just go hand in hand with the off-season and in-season. And I got the role.
What was some of the learnings that you got from going through that scorecard that you think could benefit strength and conditioning coaches?
Since we got that data from a lot of different people and a lot of high-performance managers and people who already gone through that stage. So I found it as to be a very good checklist for someone like me to especially tick off. Like, you have these goals in your head, like, yeah, this is what I need to do to get to the pro level. Now that there's actual people who they've gone through that and they've done it, and it's just written out in front of you. Like, yeah, these are sort of the things that you usually do and you usually get through to your career when you get to that stage. So, and especially the good thing is, like, I saw the stage that you got season 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're progressing through your career, not just when you finish your bachelor and you just get your ASCA and you do your placement, but also as you go forward and you get your master's, you do your ASCA too, and you might be trying to get it working in a semi-professional environment or professional environment, doing rehab. So I feel like it was a very good checklist for me to just have.
Final tip from me, mate, is the outreach as well. So typically in the AFL world, most of the roles pop up around October, November. So it's a good time to sort of plant the seed around August, September, because the clubs, obviously 8 of the clubs are going to finish in September. And usually everyone does their end of year review and they're planning contracts for next year around 2 weeks post their season. So if you're finishing in September, around that 2 weeks post, middle of September is when you do a lot of that review and exit meetings with the players. And then people go into off-season mode. So it's a good time around August to just get a message out there to all different clubs, as many as you can. Yeah. Whether it be an email, a LinkedIn direct message, and just a bit of an intro. If there's any roles that are out there, how you'd love to put your hand up for that role. If any of your networks can help you with that connection with that football club as well, that can help out. You can reference that person that you've worked with this year, and that can help just power a little bit more weight and also build that connection so that club can speak to that person and find out a little bit more information about yourself. You mentioned Daniel Jones and Taylor, who also been some strong influences or mentors, if you like, that have helped shape your coaching so far.
Yeah, so far, I guess, like, especially Taylor Borg and Daniel Jones. Yeah, I talked to them heaps. I found a bit of time to chat to DJ personally, had a cup of coffee with him. So asked him about his experiences. Like, he's worked in the NBA and he's gotten over here, and he's also pretty young. So I think he was able to relate to where I am in that stage of career sort of sense. And he gave me advice as, try to be a jack of all trades when you start, have your eggs in multiple baskets, learn how to work in multiple different sports. Don't just lean on just strength and power, learn how to rehab, learn how to do conditioning, learn how to teach someone how to sprint. So have all of that spread out. And then once you get to a stage, once you get older, you get to a stage of career where, yeah, okay, now I know this is actually what I really like. Then you hone in on that one. And your previous years of experience of all the other things sort of help you guide through that as well.
You mentioned roadblocks in terms of knowledge. I think that is a tricky one in today's environment. The blessing of it is we have access to heaps of knowledge and there's information everywhere. Like, I'm constantly filtering on, which way do you go when you read a new research article, or you might speak to a colleague on a certain different method. But one area that's helped me with that is just letting it settle and not actioning straight away, letting it settle. And perhaps when you are looking for information, look at a lens on what's an area of growth, either from your own skill set that you're looking to improve. Someone does their hamstring strain. So bang, that would be a great thing to go research and ask your mentors around hamstring return to play. And that way you're actually learning on things that you can action and practice. You're upgrading your knowledge. You're able to really clearly filter what's relevant and what's something that's applicable to your context.